Hello and welcome to RYLACast, the official podcast of Camp RYLA Rotary District 5810. I am one of your fellow podcasters, Ian Lee.
I am Natalia Martinez.
I'm Zoee Beck.
I'm Abby Garcia.
I'm Gabby Hall.
And I'm Gabriel Nava.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about what we want to do with ourselves and in the future. So me personally, I want to go into nursing, and the school that I would love to go to is UT, and if not, probably UT Arlington. What about you, Zoe?
I would like to go to Oklahoma State University. Both my parents are alma maters there, and I'd like to study education, actually.
I would like to go to UT Arlington to study something about, similar to law. What about you?
I'm Gabby. I'd like to go to A&M, and I want to become a surgeon.
And this is Gabriel. I would also like to go to A&M, and I'm thinking right now engineering.
And, wait, do I say my name?
You can if you want to.
Okay, I'm Ian. Again, I want to go to Air Force Academy, probably commission as a Space Force officer. Or if not, then obviously I would just enlist and just do my time there. And then go to school for free, so that'd be pretty cool. Zoe, you said that your parents were alma mater there?
Yeah. My parents both graduated in 1995 from OSU and then moved to California, actually. And my dad has a degree in zoology.
Zoology? That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, what is he... Obviously, to be...
So he worked at a zoo in California for a little while. It's actually kind of crazy how he ended up there. He used to go to Cornell, got in a car crash really bad, and had to move back to his hometown in Oklahoma, and that's why he ended up at OSU. But here I am, so, it is what it is.
That is super cool. That is super cool.
We are so happy that you had to move on over here. Abby, you said you wanted to do something in law. Do you have any, specific, cases you would like to attend to or something like that?
Well, in the beginning when I was thinking about law, I was thinking about, being an immigration lawyer, I've had experience with that, and that's something that I would like to go into, just because I know how it feels. And, it's just something that, for me, I would love to be a part of, that career.
Yeah, give back to your people,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, just kind of help out,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah.
What about you? Is there anything,
Yeah, what about you, Gabby? Why do you want to be a surgeon?
Mainly because my brother, he had 2 liver transplants, and so I want to be able to help somebody how they helped my brother. And then my mom was also a nurse, so that's also there.
I don't know. I've always wanted to have that medical career path, but I don't know. I feel like as I've gotten older, I feel like I don't know if I'm able to be actually be in that room when that time actually matters. It's like, oh, his life or her life is in your hands. I don't know if I could take that type of pressure. It's that's a lot. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stick with computers and just do my thing with that. Gabriel, you said you wanted to go into school for engineering? Can you go a little more about that? Why do you want to do engineering?
Well, I was interested in A&M engineering because I was also looking to get into their ROTC program. But I also want to follow my dad's footsteps a little bit. He used to be a computer engineer, and I just like the way he has thought process about solving problems. I just like to make that a career. And Ian, you said you wanted to do Air Force Academy. Getting into the academies, it's hard work. What are you doing to prepare for it?
To prepare for it, I've taken my ACT, I've taken my SATs. I actually was just networking with somebody on the way to Camp RYLA, so thank goodness for Camp RYLA. But the driver, the person who was actually taking us to here, he apparently knows both Lance Gooden, my district representative, and the state representative. So he was like, yeah, if you submit your application for him to nominate you, he was like, I could get in touch with him and tell him to look at it. So I was like, hey, uppers for networking, But I've also obviously I've been getting myself more into shape for the candidate officer assessment. It's pretty it's pretty tough, but I think like just it's not really what about the physical requirements, but also like how bad do you actually want it? Because I feel like I've always had that mindset. If you really want it, like you could get it no matter what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing for it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Also, Camp RYLA is super great because networking, I feel like a lot of people, like how the lady who talked to us on the facilitator day, how she said that she got her job because of somebody from RYLA.
Yeah,
so it's a great opportunity, guys. Network around, get to know people. So, back to RYLA, I guess. What did y'all think of what we did yesterday? Did you guys enjoy the facilitators, the people who came to talk to us? What did y'all think about that?
Oh, I love the facilitators, especially my man Greg Tepper. He was amazing. He's actually helping us get this RYLACast out there, He's a great guy. He definitely gave us some inspiration and motivation as well. Just cool to actually see somebody that's really out there on the actual network, to see them face to face and see what he's done for all of us and everything, and that's just really cool. And that lady too, she was very inspirational too. Did y'all see that demographic with the two circles, like comfort zone, and like I thought that was like it's like at first when I saw it I was like okay, and then like I thought about it, I was like, oh, and like it's actually, honestly, I think it's true. Like I feel like as soon as you step out of your comfort zone, more good things happen, or more good things come out of it rather than bad things,
Yeah.
Because if like the worst that can happen, right, is failure. And was it
formative or fatal failure?
Exactly. We get the same benefits as winning without the success, but and we learn from it. We learn. So, and that's what learning gives out success. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, what one of the speakers last night said about just not being afraid to do something, but being more afraid of not doing something. Yeah. That's like huge, especially for just people trying to step out of their comfort zones, because it can be very easy to just be comfortable and just stay in wherever you're at. I like being comfortable myself, but why not step out? That's the whole point of RYLA.
Yeah, I really do think it's important to like know what you want and like go for it, and not be scared of like what is gonna happen. And like the lady said, she was like, be more scared of like the what if, like instead of regretting it later on, instead of being scared of like the no, because like you can go and ask somebody like, hey, can I do this, and they'll say no, but you tried at least, you won't be left with that regret of like, dang, I should have tried, I should have done something, I should have like gone for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, adding on to what Mrs. Leia said, I liked her quote, "Fake it till you make it." I used to think of it negatively, but now I just think of it like just being confident in any new stuff you try, because you never know. Maybe you'll get good at it. And, just ask questions, stay curious,
I agree on that. Like the same quote, "Fake it till you make it." I've actually used that a lot during high school. Like I want to put myself out there, but I'm a really anxious person, and sometimes I get anxious talking in front of people. But like if I want to be in those positions in school, I have to fake being confident up there, because if you are talking nervously, you can show that you're anxious. It's gonna make the crowd feel like a little awkward. Mm-hmm. So you have to fake it. You have to fake being loud, confident. I mean, at least I do, because that's what gets me through it. Mm-hmm. So I really like that quote from Leah too. Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did just discuss for what we did yesterday, but today, actually no, let's go back to yesterday. That getting out of that van. Okay, me, like, I guess y'all can kind of tell, but I'm kind of an outgoing person, like just super energetic all the time. Okay, and so I was like, when I heard it at orientation, they were like, "Oh, you're gonna get pulled out of the cars and everything." I was like, "Okay, I could take it," and I went out there. I started sprinting out. I said, "Oh!" I was just like, it was just really fun. I actually loved the entrance of Camp RYLA. It was super fun for me. How did y'all guys feel about getting pulled out of vans and getting just all your stuff dumped on the side of the road?
Well, for me, I was in the car because, on the first day I had a really bad headache. So in the car, I was just like kind of out of it. Yeah. So when I was at the window of the car, so everyone was like banging on the door, and I was like, oh my gosh. And Natalia had actually given me a box of rice.
Yeah, because she hadn't eaten, so I was like, girl, you gotta get your nutrients in.
Yeah, I hadn't eaten all day. I don't know why, but like, I was very.
I got her like fried rice.
Yeah, she got me fried rice, and I was holding it in my lap, and then they dragged me out of the car. So I'm like running with the rice,
and then some guy was like, "Oh, you brought a little lunch."
So like there was rice spilling everywhere, but not actually, not that much. But it was just funny because I was like, they were dragging me, and I had my rice. I was like, wait, my rice. But yeah, it was really fun though. Yeah.
For me, it was super weird because like they just like got up against the window, and they were like staring into my soul, and that's when I played. What is this called? Rock, paper, scissors with Clarence, and I won. And I was like, don't play with me. But then, like, I got out, and he just looked at me. He was just like he just stared at me for like a good 30 seconds, and I was like, please, like, I'm sorry I won. It wasn't on purpose. Like, you can have it. Like, it's not even that deep. But then after that, I got like super hyped because they were all screaming and they were all like yelling and they were running, and I was like, okay, like my turn to it. So yeah, I don't know.
It was really hype, but I was terrified because whenever I got into the golf cart, there was the sketchiest like packing in of luggage I've ever seen in my life, and they were going way too fast for how it was packed. So it's like, and I had a roller bag. It was absolutely gonna fall off somehow. It stayed on, but it was also like just really interesting arriving at your cabins and like meeting people really quickly. It was like a little awkward at first, but then everybody meshed very well, so it was really cool.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I watched the orientation video at the entrance, so I was expecting it. But yeah, I was the first out the car. They got me all over my face and shirt, so it was kind of wild. But I just ran with them, got my stuff, and I went to my cabin. I was the first one there. But yeah, it was pretty fun. They were pretty wild. Yeah, pretty enjoyable.
Kind of like what you said. I wasn't like, I saw it on the video and I was like, okay, I'll be fine.
Exactly.
But then I got there and I was like, dang. Well, I can't even run. So I was just like, everybody's just like, run. I was like, I can't. They were like, oh, okay. And then they just kind of walked with me. But it was really nice how they were able to kind of like accommodate for me, I guess. And that was just fun.
So yeah, day 1 was super cool. Day 2, today, was also pretty cool actually. Breakfast was amazing, I have to get on that note first, I woke up, we had that calisthenics thing. I accidentally hit a counselor in the eye. I was, all right, hear me out, right? The Teletubby lady, she came up to me with a high five. I was hype. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna give her a high five too. I hit it, I left hand is good. I missed with my right hand, and my thumb just hits her right in the eye, and I was so sad. Or not sad, but I was like, oh no. And then she looked hurt, but at the same time she was just smiling, so I was like, okay, I hope she's okay. But yeah, that calisthenics everything was okay until that last one with the arms. That was
they were so sore. I was like, oh my god, because in the beginning I was like, this is fun, Yeah, and
I was like, no way she's making us do this the whole song. She literally made us do the whole song.
Yes, and then after a while it started hurting.
She wanted us to flap our wings.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. It's kind of like Zumba,
Yeah.
Like you're dancing. Really, it's really early in the morning, so having that music, it's it's nice, and it's it wasn't intimidating or anything. It was fun.
I was actually super exhausted. I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to stay in my bed. I want to go home, see my dog. I miss her. And then we got to the jumping and stuff, and I was like, okay. I was like, this is working for me. I was like, this is getting the blood rush into my head right now. I was feeling it, and I was really enjoying it. And then after that, we did the pool stuff, and then we went to breakfast, and then what else? Oh, we met our cabins. We met the opposite gender cabins. How was that for y'all? Did you guys like that? Do you guys like them? What's going on?
That was awesome because at least for my cabin, we meshed really, really well, pretty fast. I think it helped whenever we were on the box platform thing first for round robin because we all fell on top of each other, and you can't not be close and do that. So just starting off strong, physically close.
Did any of you guys actually balance on that box? I didn't. What was our strategy? Was get all the super small people in the middle and then have all the bigger people on the edge. That didn't work. And then the second attempt was having them like having like a 3-group person, like one on one side and then 2 on the other, and they basically just interlock arms and try to like hold on and have like and counterbalance the force and everything. That didn't work. I'll just say that right now. That did not work. My favorite one was the box one with the nuclear reactor, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you guys? What was y'all's favorite? What is it?
Station?
Red Robin?
Is it Red Robin? Round Robin. That's what it is. What was y'all's favorite Round Robin event?
Well, the round robin our team or our cabin was actually able to accomplish was the one with the PVC pipes and the golf ball. It took only about 4 attempts. What we had to do is we had to take 3 people out of the line and to help lead through the whole process so we could actually get it done. But yeah, that one showed our teamwork and cooperation, so I enjoyed that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna brag a little bit on mine because we got that on like the first try. It's kind of simple. I'm just kidding, guys. No, but the counselor was just like, "Oh, okay, y'all did it," and then like he was like, "Okay, like let's make it harder," but we still got it. Like we worked really well together. But meeting our brother cabin was really fun. It was like, we obviously hadn't met them, so it was like a whole new group of people that you had to know their name. So we did the name game and all that. But all the what is it? The stations, they were all really fun. Like,
I think one of them actually that was like that was hard was that log. Trying to get from shortest to tallest. You know what freaking got me like, why did we do this? Was we had all the tall people on the short side and all the short people on the tall side, and we were like, what do we do? And we actually we got close. What our strategy was, we had to, if we were gonna switch, we went in for a hug, and then all we did was just the person's right foot would just go there, and then we'd go, and somehow it worked, and it was not fun, but it worked for sure.
Was anybody able to do the nest one, like the T-Rex nest?
No.
With the egg?
Yeah, my team got it. We got it in the thing. We made like a net with the ropes and stuff, and like we weaved it like over and under, and then like we had somebody push it onto the net, and then we created the tension. That's our favorite word, apparently. We use it all the time. We created like tension with the ropes, and then we lifted it up and we got it in the basket. And then I think she said that we were the only team that got it, so we're like special or whatever.
Actually, our group also got it.
Oh, she lied to us then.
We were one of the last groups, though.
Oh.
Okay, so if y'all were before us, then. But ours was honestly almost purely luck-based, I'm going to be totally honest. Like, we worked as a group to, like, roll it up to the nest, and then, again, like, miracle, we were able to, like, shift it, like, onto the ropes. They were all, like, facing the same direction, and we just kind of lifted, and out of luck, it didn't, like, fall through one of them and out the bottom, but it, like, within, like, 5 seconds left or something, it made it in. But I'd say my favorite was, round robin, was probably the log. Because that one was really interesting, trying to, like, figure out a way to, like, shift people and, like, work together and try to work as, like, one versus, like, working all separately, because then it doesn't work.
Yeah, the log is one of those activities that I've done at other camps before, and our team, we got it all right, but on each side of the log, we each had different techniques to actually get across, and we ended up not getting it, so, yeah.
All right, and so are you guys ready for your senior year?
We'll get there.
I don't know. I honestly, I feel like I'm ready for senior year. I think, obviously, it's the last year of high school, so it's going to be a little bittersweet. But at the same time, I feel like it's also going to be good because you're kind of like, this is your last time to soak everything in before you take that, like, full dive, that full plunge into adulthood. Yeah, I just think it's going to be fun, I think, especially with senior events. I don't know if you guys do senior events and all that, but I'm looking forward to them for sure. Zoe?
What are y'all's plans for senior year?
I mean, I just got elected student class president, so I'm gonna try to, John Horn High School, gotta represent JFL. JFL. We're coming out. We're going out with a bang, seniors. We're definitely I'm gonna try to induce field days, which we don't have for seniors right now, but we're gonna have like a field day. And more things, but I can't spoil it on the podcast because you already know I'm going to advertise
you have the
this.
ideas done. You got the.
Oh, trust me,
I
have a list. I have a list of what's going to happen.
You're going to make senior year lit.
Yes, in my speech of for election, I said, seniors, this is your last year, but it will be the best year yet. I was like, that's fire.
Okay,
that's fire. And
okay.
I kept that in the final speech. And look, I won. So
you better uphold their expectations then.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I would never disappoint the Jaguar family. I would never.
Yeah. Well, me and Abby, we are part of the student council, and we're the main ones that do like events. But it's not just for seniors. I guess it's more for like the whole student body. And we do like a lot of stuff. This last year we did a summer kickoff, and we had like water balloons and stuff, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for me, I'm really looking forward to more like what my senior year for track's gonna look like, because I feel like there's a lot more pressure to be better, to be like a lot more of a leader than last year, because we don't have the seniors anymore. We're losing some people, like some really fast people. So I feel like I have to step up a lot in that, but I'm ready. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Are you going to state, though? Are you taking it to state?
State?
Are you taking Rock Hill to state?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you heard it here, folks. You have Gabby going to state.
Yes.
Definitely.
She's going to state.
In all events?
All events?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
You heard it here again, folks.
Yeah, that's...
So my plans for senior year is, like Natalia mentioned, we're part of student council, and I'm president of Interact and student council. And so I really, those are really big positions, and you're kind of the leader of both of them. So I'm just really trying to have fun. It's our last year, and at least the school that me and Natalia go to, it's a very stressful school because it's early college, high school. Oh, yeah. So we just want to, take the opportunity as students, teenagers, before going into adulthood to just have fun, like make more events just for us to enjoy in general, because, school can be kind of depressing sometimes. And like those little events are how we can bond as a senior class. And we don't have any sports, so like
we don't have pep rallies or anything.
Yeah, we don't have any pep rallies, so like these events held by student council or like any other clubs, it's what brings school spirit, and it's what brings us together. So that's mine.
Okay, you have a lot of school spirit for Allen. High school.
Yeah, Allen High School. Talk about it.
Yeah, big school. Football games are a big deal. Those are very fun. I don't know. For senior, I'm just focusing on my academics, I guess. I took APs. I'll try to get more involved. This past year, I wasn't really that involved because I was focused on academics, junior year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually really good to do.
But yeah, football games, social events. It's a really big community, so you don't really even know a lot of people, except the people you're next to each day in class. So, yeah.
As far as my plans, I'm planning on running for NHS vice president and for like the president of our archery club at Solana High School. Go Bobcats! Yeah, archery club. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But just planning on doing some of that, but I'm also trying to focus on like not just beefing up my resume because I just want to have a good senior year. Like my favorite part of the year that I think that I'll have is the fact that I get out 2 class periods early. I'm excited to go home, but just enjoy it while I have it.
Mm-hmm. I have a little tip for anybody. If there's anybody going into, or if they still can do this, but for like incoming like juniors or seniors to do, if anybody's listening, if your school does have dual credit, do it. It helps a lot. You can just save a lot of money. Just a little tip.
A lot of time when you're older too.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you guys have planned for after RYLA? Do you know? Are y'all traveling anywhere or doing anything?
No.
No.
As of right now, I don't think I have anything planned. I would want to go. You know where I want to go? I want to go to France.
France?
You know how cool France is?
Abby went to France.
No
during
way.
Spring break.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I actually went on a school trip and we went to 4 different countries. We went to Italy, France, Monaco, and Spain. And France, I will say, it was my least favorite country I went to.
France was?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It was at least the time.
Yeah, tell me why.
So basically, it's what they say is true. The people are really rude. Like, yeah,
What?
they don't like foreigners. So like,
Of course they don't.
yeah, of course. So like when the second we got there, it was just kind of everyone was side eyeing us. Like,
No.
obviously we look different than they do.
Yeah.
but that's fine. Like, but they're just a different. They have different cultures. Whatever. But specifically when at the hotel we were at, we went down for breakfast. Me and my friend were sitting across from each other. And there was an older man sitting next to us, and he just starts talking in French, but we know he's talking bad about us, and he's like looking at us, he's like yelling at us, and we're just trying to eat.
Yelling at you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to eat my orange juice, or like
Eat my orange
or
juice.
drink,
Yes.
drink my orange juice.
Maybe I know why, the French. I'm just joking.
No, guys. Also, like the juice over there, it's purely just
Juice.
Like they have a machine and you can see it squeezing. So it's very bitter, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And like, but it was still really pretty. But out of the countries I went, it was probably like the least.
Is there anything to do in France? Now that I think about it, like, is there anything to do?
Actually, when we went, we didn't go to Paris, France. We went to, actually, I don't remember, but we just walked, like, and also during the time I went, there was a lot of riots going on in Paris, so we couldn't really do anything. That's why we didn't go there, because there's a lot of, bad stuff going on.
At Paris?
Yeah, there's a lot of riots, a lot of fires being, policed. Yeah, it was very bad.
That's
Our
crazy.
tour guide was telling us, but yeah. That's my experience with France.
Natalia, what do you want to do in summer?
Well, I'm gonna brag on myself a little bit, y'all. But I'm in TSA, which is like Technology Student Association or whatever. And me and my 2 other friends, we made a dress for fashion design, and we get to go to nationals. So I'm gonna actually super lame because we're gonna go to Kentucky. But Kentucky, like, what is there to do in Kentucky? My friend was like, "That's where Jack Harlow was born, girl."
Eat KFC?
What? But that's it. Like, that's all we're just gonna stay at the hotel and eat KFC all the time. But still, like, I guess it's cool that we're gonna get to go over there. And then I'll probably go to like Mexico or something because I always go to visit family and stuff. But other than that, I don't really think I have much to do. Do you, Zoe?
I might go to California, visit some family. Also, I'm doing an internship, which it's a couple days, actually. It's not super long. It's for camp intervention, and it's just like working with kids, like kindergarten through 6th grade, and just trying to help them. I'm pretty sure it's STEM related. Honestly, have no clue. I signed myself up for something. I had no clue what it was. So, July, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm gone for a week doing that. It's a good opportunity. Yeah, working with kids, so it's cool.
During the summer, I'm looking to get a job. Make money, get a car. I don't know, because it's a struggle not having a car at this age. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to work.
Yeah, me too. I'm just trying to find a job. I know In-N-Out is looking for workers. $15 an hour.
Part-time?
Might have to go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like a pretty good deal. And I've been looking at that sign for like years. Yeah. Also, looking to get the license. I shouldn't have done parent-taught driving because my parents are not available.
I loved parent-taught.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it this summer.
For me, I'm just working a lot. I'm gonna watch my niece basically every Sunday, so that'd be really fun. And then that's kind of it. Just friends, family.
Well, it seems like we all have lots of fun things to do over the summer. Jobs, internships. That's really cool. Traveling out of the country, nationals. So that's really good. So it appears like we may be out of time. So once again, thank you guys for listening, and we will all talk to you tomorrow
On the RYLACast.